teach you about the race pay gap. I'm doing my
We're doing pay gap. And so while we're talking, we're going to you can see what's on the other picture. And we also have trivia.
Trivia at the end, and if you answer the question correctly, you get a lolly.
Wow.
You can begin.
So my name is Shirley. I'll be teaching about the race pay gap. The race pay gap started back in 1816, like two decades ago. Black people always wondered why they couldn't be treated equally, and they thought it was just that. But turns out it was also other races. That's just messed up, and it's really racist because this is. So to understand the form of the problem, we must ask, what is it? The race pay gap is when white people get paid more than African American people or other races. And causation, we must ask why equal pay is so important. Equal pay is very important because if people can't buy things they need to survive, then the population will go down in the U.S. And lastly, to understand the responsibility, we must ask, what is our responsibility? Our responsibility is for the race pay gap to make sure everyone gets treated equally, no matter what race they are. And that's why I think the race pay gap is. But before I end it here, if you want to donate to end racism and stuff like that, go visit naacps.org.
Hello, my name is Evelyn, and I'm going to be talking about the disability pay gap. Before we dive any deeper into this topic, we have to know the form, causation, and responsibility of the disability pay gap. The disability pay gap started in 1860, and the reason why was because disabled veterans couldn't find jobs. So they made it a law that they were able to pay them less, those veterans less, or disabled people less, so they could find jobs easier. But this affects more than just those veterans. This affects almost every disabled person, whether they were born with a disability or developed one over time. Did you know that on average, every dollar a white man makes, a disabled person gets 63 to 87 cents. Responsibility. This is our responsibility to help. We started this, so we should be the ones to fix this. Before I end it, please go to visit CSIS.gov and dave.org. Thanks for listening.
Hello, my name is Jim, and I will be talking about the gender pay gap. The gender pay gap is when women don't get paid the same as to men because of their gender. The gender pay gap started in 1860, just like the disability and the race pay. To understand the gender pay gap, we must know the form, causation, and responsibility. To understand the form of the problem, we must ask, what is an equal pay? An equal pay is when people get paid the same, which is what we aim for, because in our world, people don't get paid equally. To understand the causation of the problem, we must ask, why is equal pay so important? Equal pay is very important because when women don't get paid, they can get kicked out of their houses and can also starve to death on the streets, or they can't pay their rent, nor can they buy food. To understand, and lastly, to understand the responsibility of the problem, we must ask, what is our responsibility for the gender pay gap? Our responsibility is so that the gender pay gap can stop, because it has been here for a really long time, at least 2 decades. So that's like a really long time. And that was in the 1860s. Fun fact: a president named John F. Kennedy wanted to stop the gender pay gap, so he signed an Equal Pay Act, but Massachusetts declined this, so it is still here. Also, when women bear child, they lose 4% of their pay, but when men have child, they gain 6% more of their pay. So we need equality because we are all human. And that is why I think that gender pay gap is a problem and that it needs to be stopped and that we deserve it.
Do you have any questions?
Pay gap.
1960.
But you have to raise your hand. You already got a lollipop.
1860. Wait, it's 1860.
No, Chad.
1860, yeah.
1860.
No, 1960. Oh, 1860. Yeah, you got right.
No, not the whole entire
Okay, you got it.
Why did the disability pay gap happen?
Uh,
Why it happened?
that's not fair. For children.
Could find jobs easily, but this
Affect.
affect always all disabled workers.
Yeah. Yeah.
One lollipop. And here's the flavors.
This was better than my
Which
PYPX.
U.S. state declined the Gender Pay Gap Act in 2016?
2016.
Yeah, in 2016, which U.S. state declined the Gender Pay Gap?
Massachusetts.
Yes, that's correct.
Ah.
But you already answered. But you can get another one.
Massachusetts.
Come on, Nino. Come on, Nino.
Oh, I can get? Okay. John F.
Nope. Yep.
I was researching about dogs.
Yeah. Yay, lollipop.
Lessons are done. Here's the flavors. One of them are lemon. Thank you for listening. Please enjoy your Thank you for listening to our presentation. Otherwise, we go to another presentation. Thank you. Let's enjoy the next one.
Good job. Good